Hey, it's just Sam here from SensatioNail. I am joined with my lovely jubbly friend Piera, our nail expert. And today we're going to do a really cool design, which is called
3 ways with striping tape. So this is our striping tape here, and it's available for £1 at sensationnail.com/UK.
Wow, okay. So as always, make sure to give it a like, share, comment and subscribe, and that bell notification button. Ka-ching!
Okay, so the first look with the striping tape we're going to do is using the tape itself to make a design. This looks really nice for kind of like Christmas and things like that, or even if you just want to add a little bit of glam to the look because it's nice and shiny and metallic. So I'm going to take my cuticle nippers and the tape and I'm going to cut myself a piece. You want to make sure that this is quite long and much longer than your nail.
Wow, that's so nice and thin.
You can use a cuticle stick to really press it down into the corners and onto the nail to make sure that it stays nice and in place.
So what's the inspiration behind this look?
Just something that's kind of like nice and clean. I think that this looks really nice, especially with like white.
What is the intention behind actually doing this? Like, why are we doing it?
Well, with a design like this, it's mostly just aesthetic because the tape looks nice. But when using it for the other nails, we're actually going to use the tape to like make a design or make a pattern.
Okay.
With polish, and that's a little bit different to this one, but this one is just pretty.
Okay, that sounds really cool.
So once you've pressed it down, after you've applied it, you then need to nip the extra lengths off. Press it down a bit more just to make sure everything's nice and stiff. So this has some adhesive on it itself, so it should already be sticky.
Okay.
And then we can apply a top coat just to set it all in place.
Which top coat is that?
So it's just the original core base and top coat.
Are there any dangers towards using these strips and then putting them under the LED lamps, you know? Well, because I've just experienced it and I didn't feel any burning or anything, but is that something that could possibly happen?
Sometimes with like glitters or metallics or polishes with a flecking, they can cause heat spike a little more than just plain polishes. But heat spikes very normal. Can be like a bit uncomfortable, but it is just extra heat that's built up in the layers. Because this isn't actually in a polish and it's just sort of applied on and the one side is sticky, this isn't metallic enough and there's not enough layers for any heat to get trapped and cause any heat spike.
Yeah, I didn't feel anything, so I'm good with that. So we're going in with the second coat just to seal it in. So what's the next step now?
So now I'm just going to go in and cleanse away the tacky layer.
Okay.
And that's all set in place there. So you can't even feel the tape anymore if you give that a feel.
Oh yeah,
and
you
that's
can't.
What you want, because if it's nice and smooth, it's not going to capture anything and it's going to last as long as possible. So the next look we're going to go for is using the tape to create nice straight lines for any nail art designs. So the great thing about this tape is, yes, you can leave it on the nail, but you can also use it to strip it off once you've applied your colour, and it creates really nice straight lines. So I'm just going to apply that there.
Okay.
And now, because we're using an air dry polish, in order for the design to look as neat as possible, you need to make sure that your polish is completely dry.
Okay.
So air dry polish, regular polish, takes 20 minutes to air dry, to touch dry, and then can take up to 24 hours to completely dry.
Okay.
So you want to leave this for 20 minutes, preferably more, just to make sure it's completely dry before you start applying your design, because when you pull the tape off, you don't want it to rip any of your polish off as well.
Right, okay, that makes complete sense, you know.
So using your cuticle stick, you want to push that down just to make sure there's no gaps between the nail and the tape for any polish to seep through, because that'll make a mess. And then also make sure it's pushed down nicely at the cuticle and at the tip as well. So I'm going to go in with this neutral colour now, and that is in Lyrical Licorice.
Yeah, so to clean it up, you can use a cuticle stick and gel cleanser, and then voila,
Just to ribbon off the
as if it never even happened.
Exactly. While it's still wet, you need to peel it off.
Right, okay. Oh my gosh. Check that out.
A lovely neat line. So next we're going to do like a proper pattern using the tape.
Okay.
So we've used it for straight lines. You can use it for straight lines vertically, horizontally, any way you like, just to make super straight, super neat designs. And you can also use it to make patterns as well. So when you're applying more than one piece of the striking tape, because you're going to have to peel them off, you want to remember which order you laid them down in. So the last one that you laid down, you want to peel off first.
Okay, yeah, because then otherwise it mucks up your whole design.
Exactly.
Oh, wow, my memory is going to be put to the test, that's for sure. Thankfully you're here, my expert and my brain.
So I remembered that the one that I put across was the last one I put down, so the first one I take off.
And
then I put down this one.
Wow, look how neat that is.
And finally this one.
Look at that. I am so impressed.
So you can add a normal, regular top coat to this once it's dry, or after about 20, hopefully, well, should be a little bit longer than 20 minutes. Once all of the alcohol is evaporated, you can even use a gel base coat on top of it, or top coat.
So this is our look that we've gone for, and as Piera showed us, anybody can do it. It's super easy to use, isn't it? I mean, you've been practicing with it for a while, and I saw it for the first time today, and it's super straightforward.
It is. It's something that you can get pretty much straight away. It just takes 1 or 2 tries, not a super time consuming, but still a really effective look.
Right, so make sure to join us next time and take a picture of it and hashtag us on social media. See ya!